Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sergeant Alex here, and today we're bringing a nice, calm, relaxing, simple build. The whole idea behind this build is to actually have a player home at the end of it. And by player home, I mean something nice, easy, quick, and fast to build, and you and your friends can share it. The idea I'm thinking, if you do it right, you could easily do 4 people, but my plans are 2, and be a nice little luxurious starter home for 1. So we're gonna start off by just grabbing our basic blocks here. I'm gonna be using a little stone and polished andesite for the first area, and then the second area is gonna be made out of spruce, and then we have acacia wood for the roof. And I got some stuff to decorate it. And that dirt block there is actually just to remind me that I do have a plan for this build. So I'm gonna come over here in the corner, and from here I'm going to want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is a plan, so we're going to come 1 block from each end. So let's do that. 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces in between, so this should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. I was off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if we did this all correct, which I just looked up, which we did, we now have our basic square. And this is definitely a boxy build. I'm not going for big, fancy, elaborate details. Just a simple build. So yeah, we have our first floor, which is going to we'll make our floors out of oak. I think that'll be a nice color to go with all this. Could do sandstone. That would be a nice another color. So right there is going to be the first floor, and you definitely want to plan floors out. You have gotten bit by that one a little too much, and I'm thinking 2 floors definitely, because you're gonna be in here for a while with the plan. So it's gonna be a floor here, and then another floor right there. So we're gonna build it up, and as you saw as I was building, I kind of every other block I did too. So the whole idea is for this layer, we're gonna have some stone bricks hiding in there, and then we're gonna just pretty much alternate that pattern the entire way up. So as you can see, nice little, nice little, I can't think of it. Little cut-ins, we'll call it for now. And then we're just going to build the walls up. So I am actually going to pop off, and we will come back when these walls are done. And yes, I realize this is a heavy stone build, but you're going to be strip mining for valuable resources, and you can easily swap that stone brick out for cobblestone. And polished andesite is not actually not that hard to get. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, and we are back. And as you can see, we got everything built up. Walls are filled in, floors in. I did the inside floors, but we'll get to that in a minute. The one thing that I do want to do is every so often, I think for the corner it's going to work. And I do want even spacing, so let's try 3 and 3. So yes, that'll work beautifully. So every 3 blocks, we're going to place the 4th block we're going to place a, let's try that again. We're going to place our spruce block, skip 3, place it again, skip 3, place it again, and you should have 4 on each side. And what we're doing is hopefully placing them in the right spot, but what we're doing is making a nice little decorative piece, making it supported. Under all those, I want to place them upside down stairs. And for your knowledge, since I'm totally acting like a professional Minecrafter right now, I actually have no idea what I'm doing. I'm shooting from the hip right now and just kind of winging everything. And I imagine it looks good in my head, but you know, trial and error. So from there, starters, I'm going to do half slabs around there, kind of make the whole thing supported. Seemed like the wall was planned to come out like that. And there, place a block in each corner. Then we're going to place one in the center here. And I do have a plan for this top floor. This is actually one of the focal points in my idea. And coming out from here, we're going to have the stairs coming out from the corners. So the little dip in them is going to be pointing towards the center. And what we're doing is actually we're placing some stairs backwards. But what we're doing is actually creating a nice little decorative piece for this floor. Since not really a battle position, that gives us some time to make this build look nice, put some little details that normally we would not put in our builds. Okay, we're going to raise those corners up one more block. And then we're doing the exact same thing with the stairs. You're going to go around, but this time we're placing them upside down. So yeah, it's all lining up. And you could definitely swap these corner bits out for some strip logs. Might look nice. But for the purpose of this build, I want to keep it nice and easy. And since you're technically doing a starter home, you definitely get more out of your wood if you convert it into planks. So we're going to go around, place all these upside down. You can sort of see on the corner there, we're going to nice little gate holes there that are your typical block size, and I do think that's a nice little feature. It makes gives it a nice little medieval feel, in my opinion. So when we come in here, you kind of look out, see around, have this nice safe, secured area. And then we're going to come out 2 more blocks on each side. And we're also going to do it in the center. Little temporary blocks there, upside down stairs. Then pop those out. Then connect them all up with half slabs. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking it might look better if we do solid blocks right on top to kind of finish framing this all off. I think I am correct. And I do think I just had another brainstorm, and it didn't even hurt that much. Let's pop these two out, and that'll give us a little bit more of an arch feel on the inside. Not going to see it on the outside. I'm about to cover this all up with a roof. I'm thinking if that center stair would look better upside down like the corner pieces or not. So that means test time. Don't be afraid to experiment a little bit with your build. So let's back out and have a look before, after. And, you know, I think in this case, simple is a little bit better. So let's pop that out and swap those around. So yeah, that's nice and better. Definitely a little bit big, but kind of goes in with the whole proportion. I think we have a nice start for the base. And again, just to make it give some little structural. Some logs definitely would work here for a little bit of color and variation. Just want to look at my notes. Yeah, I want the whole thing closed off. So, doing a very basic design for the roof. Your typical... Actually, I don't know what it's called. It's not your A-frame, but it's your wraparound roof I'll go with for now. Which means we're making a giant square with this. Then we're going to go up and in one, and continue that all the way up. At least get the first little ring done here, and then I'll probably cut out the rest. Almost there, so go around this corner. So there we go, and then the next layer is going to come in one and go around. And then temporary blocks, going to come up one more layer, do the same thing. And we're going to do this, and we're just going to stagger that going around until we hit to the tippity top. So I am going to cut away and remove these temporary blocks. Not that temporary block game, it's a permanent block. But I'm going to go place all these stair blocks, and then I will be back and we can kind of look at the completed build and then start adding our little decorations to make this a survival house for early game for pretty much you and a couple of friends if you're sharing a survival world. And I will be back in a minute. Okay, and we are back, and it is big, formidable, and a ginormous roof. You can definitely sneak a little room in here. But now for the little decoration bits. I'm gonna grab this, some acacia. Oh, sorry, not acacia. Um, no, a single double door is not going to line up in the center there. So let's pop one out here and then go right over here. Actually, no, that plan's not going to work either. Because I did want to do a little bit decorating around the door, so in this case, a single door is going to have to work. Because what I want to do is round it in stone. And then do a similar texture to what we did with the corner there. So boof adds a little bit more something to the doorway there, and you can walk in. And kind of sneak it in over here too. So we're going to do the exact same design. That way, it doesn't matter which side of the build you're on, you have a door relatively close. So on the inside, here we are, and some light would probably help. We're going to do lanterns for now. Hang one right there, one right there. The center should be right about there. We can do that. Run a quick line down there, right there. And you can definitely put in a staircase, but for this, thinking just the ladder will do. Just to make sure there's adequate lighting everywhere. Let's pop those right there. Some more ladders right here. That'll get us up in the second floor. A few more lanterns right here. Let's get walls up too. And for the most part, I'm going to leave the center here, the building itself, empty. That way you can decorate it to your liking. That's coarse dirt. Let's just grab grass. That'll get the task that I'm setting out done. And I know what you're thinking. Why are you grabbing farm equipment? Well, that is actually the secret little plan of upstairs. Let's grab a carpet block. Could waterlog a half slab, but this one I think going old school will work. Some seeds should do fine. We're going to sneak up here, and I designed up here just to have a nice little garden. That's why in the beginning I counted 2 in diagonally. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, something's not adding up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, now I know what's up. I came in one from the corner piece here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and no, that's not lining up either. That's kind of weird. Made the build a little bit too big, but you know, we can still do gardening. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the plan is just to come along the side here. And this time you have a nice little border, kind of hide the dirt texture, make it look like it was planned to be built here. It's a little embarrassing. I did this whole build to have a garden fit perfectly in the center, and turns out I was wrong. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. It's late in the day. I'm forgetting how to Minecraft. Let's get all this up. It's 4 in every direction from the water source block, which should be here by my calculations. So if I hover there, yep. Water, carpeting. And let's do oak just to kind of change everything up here. I do kind of like the idea of having the roof open. You can definitely close it off, add a little bit more room there, maybe some overflow storage, or hide the nether portal up there. Let's get this last little block here. So there we go, nice little lattice area. And by all calculations, it should be all farmable land. We can sneak a nice little farm here, some nice little crop growing, nice and safe, no little creepers or stuff gonna walk up on you. And as this goes on, you can definitely add more details to it and decorate how you want. Depends on what your purpose is and how you want this to go. I am going to show you one little detail besides you can close trapdoors easily while farming. One thing you can do if you want to add a little bit more detail, let's grab some basic items here, is instead of doing this around the door, you can pop out. Let's do 2 and we'll put a polishing andesite there. Swap that back out so it kind of frames the door nice. Come out here and do the same polish andesite so you still get that same color effect. Let's grab a few more things. If you wanted to, you could actually go the medieval way. Sneak in some windows there. Pop another one right here. You can sneak in some windows there. Another thing you can do is to imitate some windows with some fake shutters. It's going to add a nice little bit of color. Even if you wanted, oh, that's right, that's a half slab. You get a little bit more detail that way. Actually, punch out some windows. And let's grab that. Put some fencing in there. And there's definitely, I'm leaving this build pretty much as vanilla as possible because there's multiple ways you can decorate it and give it your own little flair. think my favorite one is doing a combination of those little windows and probably some little fake doors, which they kind of imitate windows. Maybe here. Actually, there is a floor right there, so that won't work out well. You can definitely add some color and flair. And you know what? Ground floor, we can actually put that in. There we go. So you can definitely decorate it how you want. Maybe add some little outcroppings here, or you could raise the roof up one block and just do a fake little line. Don't actually have a building I can show that off of, but pretty much just adding a fake wall just to raise the roof up a little bit, kind of divide it, add a little bit more color and shape there to draw your eyes to it. But for all intents and purposes, it's a quick, easy build, and you can have this up with your basic items, just some wood, and I think the most complicated is the stone brick, but that can be swapped out for cobblestone easily. And again, I'm leaving all this stuff blank. You might have to move some ladders, but not that hard of a thing. But you could definitely make this like your bedroom area, coming down here, crafting on this side, storage over here, coming up to the top. If I can fly. Boom, you have your garden. Close this in, and you could hide another portal in here, or make it like a super secret enchanting area. But this definitely has a lot of potential. I just want to do a nice little relaxing, calm, easy build. And I definitely like this as a whole starter base. It's a little bit on the tall side, but in that case, it's going to make it easy to find, especially if you're lost in a forest. So that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, comment what you thought down below if you have any recommendations or something you'd like to see in the future. And subscribe, because I always have more content coming along the way. And other than that, this is Sergeant Alex, and I hope you have a nice day. Until next time, bye.